Ever wondered about the secret sauce in relationships? Picture this. What if there's a way to make someone really want to spend time with you? Today, we're diving into a curious topic: how to ignore a woman effectively so she will desire you. Now, hold on. It might sound a bit puzzling at first, but we're not talking about being mean or unfriendly. It's about making the bond between you stronger. So let's explore how to create a bit of mystery, make your presence more special, and maybe even make your crush really want to be around you. 1. Don't be too eager. To keep the spark alive in a relationship, it's crucial to master the art of not being overly eager. While the initial thrill of a new connection is undeniable, sustaining that excitement requires a delicate balance. Let's say you're at a social gathering and your crush is in the room. Instead of rushing to them immediately, take a leisurely approach. Engage with other friends first, allowing anticipation to build. This subtle act creates a sense of excitement and curiosity in your crush. Why does this work? Well, it taps into the psychology of human relationships. The thrill of the chase often diminishes when a relationship settles into a routine. By maintaining a cool demeanor and not being overly available, you're injecting a bit of mystery and unpredictability. It's not about playing hard to get in a manipulative way, but rather about keeping the flame burning. 2. Don't respond to texts. Right away, to ignore someone you really like, it's important to resist the urge to reply instantly to calls and texts. Even if your crush pops the question or sends a flirtatious message, the key is not to respond right away. It's all about creating a sense of mystery, making yourself a bit untouchable in their eyes. The success of this strategy hinges on making yourself a bit elusive, sparking their curiosity about you. So, resist the impulse to answer within seconds. Give it a few hours before you respond, and when you do, be kind. You want them to know you're interested, just not in a way that suggests you're at their beck and call. Remember, it's not about being distant. It's about maintaining a sense of allure that keeps the connection exciting. 3. Live your own life. Embrace your independence because, let's be honest, it's attractive. You don't have to include the person you fancy in every social plan to grab their attention. In fact, doing the opposite might just be the secret sauce to winning their affection. Why does this work? Well, when your crush witnesses you thriving and having a blast independently, it sends a clear signal. You're not just someone they can have a good time with. You're someone who's happy and fulfilled on your own. This kind of self-assured vibe is like a magnet, drawing them in and making you all the more intriguing. 4. Act busy, but not too busy. Act busy, but not overly so. When your crush inquires about your plans, share that you've got things going on, but remember to throw a little interest their way too. Being occupied doesn't mean shutting them out completely. It's a balancing act, showing you're engaged in your own life while still demonstrating your interest in theirs. Keep the excitement alive by alternating your availability. Make plans one week. Have a fantastic time together, and then take a step back for a couple of days. This dynamic keeps them guessing and intrigued, wondering how to bring you back into the fold for the next exciting date. It's not about playing hard to get for the sake of it. It's about creating a push and pull that fuels the spark between you two. 5. Don't be rude. Avoid being rude when you're trying to master the art of ignoring someone strategically. The idea is to play a bit of hot and cold psychology. Picture this. One moment, your feelings for them are as intense as a blazing bonfire, and the next you're cool and aloof, leaving them wondering where all the warmth went. It's like having a lively chat and then pulling back a bit. Now the key is not to make them feel bad about themselves. Instead, throw in a mix of flirtation, cuteness, and care to keep things interesting. Show your interest, then take a step back. This playful back and forth creates a sense of intrigue, keeping them on their toes, wondering how to win your affections for good. 6. Pay attention to your intuition. It's not everyone's go-to strategy, just as dealing with being ignored by someone you love might not be as thrilling as expected. Your intuition becomes a guide in this game of hot and cold. If you feel that your crush isn't responding well to being ignored, it's a signal to tweak your approach. Try being hotter than you are cool. Show more affection than you're pulling away. Providing a bit of reassurance can keep the interest alive and maintain the playful dynamic. However, if your gut tells you they're on the verge of giving up the pursuit, take it as a cue that this tactic might not be the right fit for you. 7. Limit your online conversation. So when you're not easily reachable online, it's like making yourself a bit mysterious and special. This makes your partner look forward to the times when you do connect. It's like a surprise waiting to happen. This way, when you finally chat or share something online, it becomes more meaningful. This way of doing things is like choosing quality over quantity. It's not about talking all the time. It's about making each conversation more important. It's like having a small bag of your favorite candies that you enjoy, slowly savoring each piece. 8. Don't reschedule to accommodate her. It's common for guys to rearrange everything to meet a girl, and while being flexible is good, it's important not to give off a vibe of desperation. Sure, it's nice to spend time with her, but it's equally crucial to show that your world doesn't revolve around her. While making time for her is essential, it's also vital to let her know that your schedule isn't always open for last-minute changes. It's like saying, "I really like spending time with you, but I also have other cool things going on." When she realizes that your time isn't something you give away too easily, it becomes a signal for her to put in some effort too. It's a bit like playing a game together. She understands that the victory, your attention, isn't handed out easily. She has to work for it. Even if you genuinely enjoy being with her, showing that you're not available at the snap of her fingers keeps things interesting. 9. Ignore her if she becomes too clingy. Sometimes when a girl gets too attached or clingy, it's not a bad thing, and it can actually help your relationship grow. However, spending every single moment together isn't sustainable. It's like having your favorite snack all the time. It's great, but you also need a variety of foods to stay healthy. Similarly, spending time on your own interests and hobbies is like having a balanced meal for your relationship. Taking a breather doesn't mean you don't enjoy her company. It's about having a healthy balance. Think of it as having your own little adventures that make you happy. If she's not okay with giving you some space, it can feel a bit suffocating. By occasionally ignoring her in these situations, you're not just recharging yourself, but you're also giving her a chance to miss you a bit. It's like when you don't have your favorite toy for a while. When you finally get it back, it becomes even more special. So taking breaks from each other once in a while isn't about pulling away. It's about making the time you spend together more enjoyable. It's like creating a little bit of space so that when you come back together, it's with renewed energy and excitement.